what up, hopeful babies? What up, hopeful babies? It's a girl Hope TV period. And today I'm back with another video from Hopeful Babies, with another video from Hopeful Babies, period. As all I could already see from the thumbnail and the title, it's gonna be a video about how I found out I was pregnant. If all you haven't watched the YouTube video on my boyfriend's channel, which would be on the screen, and the link for the channel will be in the description. I basically pregnant, and we subscribers and followers and everybody else know that we actually have a baby on the way. So let me get straight into the story time. So basically I was by Rishon, I was by my boyfriend, and so I think that the day it had like a day he might have make macaroni and cheese and thing, and like I really like them thing. I really like them kind of thing, and it was just real good, and I eating and thing, and I was vomiting. I just vomiting about every single thing, eating everything. I didn't think I was pregnant because my parents had came, so I was like, could never be. Nah, that could never be pregnancy. Nah, that's why I was. And then I had this one day now that like I wasn't eating nothing at all. I wasn't drinking water. I wasn't drinking nothing, eating nothing, not even a biscuit. Nothing at all. Nothing was staying on my stomach. And I called my mom and I was like, Mommy, I'm feeling good and thing, and I'm vomiting and whatever. So remember, my parents don't come and think, so nobody ain't thinking that, she pregnant. So automatically everybody, my family was basically thinking that I had COVID.
That's a kick.
But I didn't have COVID. Well, I didn't know yet, but everyone was thinking I had COVID or whatever, and my sister and them was curling because it's like, I'm sick and this and that and the other, whatever. But then he mother decided to carry me in the hospital because I was like real bad. I wanted to go in the hospital. I just wanted to get something to make me stop feeling the way how I was feeling. Then when we reached in the hospital, still had COVID thing, but I didn't have none of the symptoms and things. So I actually get to go inside the hospital. Actually meet her friend that day, I can remember that. She was like, hi Hope. I was like, hi. But she was walking out, I was waiting. We sit down, the actual my name and the patient name and all them kind of things. There's always ask that. Then they carry me inside. I talked to a nurse. They carry me in the room. I don't know it is how the room they just carry you in first. Ask you what's the problem today and blah 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 blah. So I just tell them I vomiting and whatever. No fever, no nothing. I just vomiting. Nothing, no stain on my stomach or whatever. So when I said I know, we was talking normal. The nurse asked me when last I see my period. I told she when last I see my period. She was like, alright, because it was like recent. Boop now, the nurse was like, go and pee in the cup or whatever, because that is normal. For girls, there's always access to pee in a cup. I don't know if it's that for boys too, but for girls, there's always access to pee in a cup. No matter where age is, there's always make you do a pregnancy. There's always do a pregnancy test on you once you is a female. So, them tell me to pee in the cup, so I pee in the cup. She take out the thing. When I come back out, she take out the tell me to stay right there with the pee. She legit told me to stay right there with the pee. And then after, she it had an next. It had the thing to check your vitals. That is your vitals. When they dip in the long stick with all the colorful thing in the pee, she do that, and that was all. And then after, she was like, I dehydrated and think I remember I wasn't eating nothing at all. Like, and plus she watched my pee and she was like, why does pee so orange? Because when it dehydrated, your pee is real orange. It's like a bright kind of orange now. Then she take the same pee and she dip the stick for the pregnancy test, and she takes some pee and she put some on the stick and she leave it there. And she was just talking to me and saying, normal. I guess nothing much was really said. Then she watched the test and she watched me, and she watched the test and she watched me, and I was just like, oh, I know where this is going. Then she was like, watch the test, so I watched the test and it was like positive, and I was like, huh? How? Because I know my friends just come, so how this test could come to tell me I'm pregnant? Do over that. But then she told mom when I learned to watch the test, and my mother didn't watch the test, and she was normal too. I didn't even know what's going through my head. I was like, how though? My parents just came. How? This test could say positive. And then after that, what happened after that was? Oh, after that, well, they get to the realization why I vomited and things is because of pregnancy or whatever. So she sent me outside and she said the doctor could come to see her just now. So we sit down right there, waiting for the doctor and thing. Doctor. Then the doctor come and well, he checked the days from my last period, and he thought he was telling me something about that wasn't my period or something like that. But how the fuck that is not my period? How that is not my period? And I was bleeding for days. Like legit bleeding, like periods bleeding. And I was like, whatever. Then after he say, check the period before that. When I checked the period before that, he told me I was 3 weeks pregnant. So I was like, okay, cool. Alright, cool. Then he wasn't even sure about what he was even doing. Then our next doctor come and she was like, yes, 5 weeks pregnant. I was like, 5? When this, what? She's like, I was 5 weeks pregnant. I was like, what? Like, I was real like, we asked, and remember, I come on and I tell them that I was going to the hospital. So in the hospital now, I come back and I was like, I call she back again. I was like, mommy, in the hospital. She was like, what a saying happened to me. I was like, mommy, I'm pregnant. And I didn't go and say much more about that. That is a different story time. And after that, I just when she told me whatever, we hung up the phone. They gave me fluids and thing because I wasn't eating or drinking anything. And when they gave me the fluids, I was able to eat and thing a little bit. When I went back home now, because that is basically what happened after. When I went back home now, that was all. When back home, I was feeling a little better, and then the sickness and things started back again. I just keep going like that. A second this because my chest is real burning. So that was basically how I found out I was pregnant. It wasn't no kind of, best story or anything, because it was just that simple and plain and straightforward now. So basically, that's how I found out I was pregnant. And yeah, stay tuned for more story times and together. We know what I want to see in the comments. Right now we're not together, but we will see each other soon and make some videos for them.
Bye, guys.